today because we've been talking about consent management and the way that impacts the affiliate industry in terms of tracking and understanding the incremental value of the sales that the channel is delivering to the businesses.
I think the event was fantastic for me. So we got a panel together with 3 senior people from networks in the UK. There were other networks in the audience, and I think for me it's the first time I've seen 3 senior people from networks want to discuss openly and honestly the challenges that user consent is having on the affiliate marketing industry.
There's a lot of businesses that are dependent on being paid, and when half or more of their sales aren't being tracked, they're still putting in the same time and resources as before, but they're getting paid 50% less. So coming together as an industry helps us understand what's working, what's not working, are there any trends that we can get out of this, and how we can work with the networks and with advertisers and publishers to come up with a solution that benefits all of us.
I mean, it matters because it's having serious impacts on people's businesses. We think in probably the first 9 months of this year, we would estimate our UK business alone has lost anywhere between 15 and 20 million pounds purely due to tracking issues, and most of that is around consent. So, you know, that's a lot of money, and this isn't money that we're owed necessarily either. This is money going to our customers, because we don't keep the commission, we pass it back to our customers. So these are like the end users that are missing out, especially when we've had a cost of living crisis. Like, that's a lot of money that should be paying to them that's not going to them.
I think it's, my key takeaways are probably that there has been some progression, probably not as quickly as particularly publishers would like to see. And there's still a lot of work to be done within the industry in terms of how, you know, we as technology providers and advertisers that we work with can come together to try and find the right way forwards to, you know, for the better of the industry.
I knew beforehand the networks cared. I think the honesty and candidness of the 3 network representatives really proved they do care. I also feel, having run a network, albeit many years ago, that they have so many plates to spin, and I think they'll take away that the publishers want them to help them. And certainly in the conversations afterwards, I think they were sort of reassured and reinvigorated that they can now take back some of the publishers' concerns they heard from the audience back to HQ to double down on addressing the user consent issue in their business faster.
As an agency, we stand between the publishers, the networks, and the brands, and it's really important that we can help our customers, our brands, navigate the challenges, because certain publishers are starting to understand some brands are better at tracking than others, and the networks are looking at ways in which they can manage that and advise the publishers on the likelihood of being paid. So as a brand, if you're not tracking at the optimum level, there is a risk in the future that you might find publishers don't want to work with you at the same rates because they know they're going to be receiving half the revenue they have in the past. So it's really important we all get together, and that then as an agency we can stand in that triangle and help connect the brands with the publishers and work with the networks to come up with a solution.